back to Two Exiles One Portal. Here again with Casper. Holy shit, man!
Just forget my name.
No, it's the confusion of this. You know why, man? Don't even. I don't want to
Uh,
self plug.
yeah, don't do that though. This is gross. Self-plugging.
Yeah, I'm not trying to do that shit. So yeah, you know
Uh,
why I have trouble. Yeah, you don't even.
well, I
But
specific. Oh, well, all right. Let's not go in there. Uh. Damn it. Why are we recording again? Okay.
because there's some news. There's
Okay.
some news. There's
So
some news.
since our last recording, right? I pretty much wrote off GGG. I wrote off Path. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. We're not gonna get any news anytime soon. So let's just move on with our lives. Let's do something else, right? And
Fair.
as a result, we went ahead and picked up Once Human, and we have been pleasantly surprised by Once Human, its gameplay, um, its approachability, um, like, and we're gonna do a full review on this. We actually have a fairly lengthy review. Um, it's just that I was at work, and then the update on Path One came out, and I'm just saying, oh shit! Now we gotta like make a reaction, and because we went kind of hard. We went kind of hard on the last recording. And we got some positive feedback. It wasn't a complaint video, but it was an honest take on the whole thing. But since then, there was the update. Did you read the update? Did you get a chance to read it? You want to
I
read it together?
did. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. This is how easy game development could actually fucking be in a weird way. They're telling everybody like we just threw together some ideas. What if you went from being a witch to being a fucking necromancer or
This.
warmonger or whatever? It's like, dude, yes, like perfect, awesome,
I
run with it.
I feel like a hoe. Like I would just eat any slob that you put in front of me. Like I got so excited for this. I don't know why, but just like 19 new ascendancy classes. Like
I don't know. I don't even
what?
know if they're new or not. I hope they are. So I'm down. Yo, let's go. Like,
Like
cool, easy,
I
easy,
mean
easy, easy to
just
shut me up.
what? A witcher can become a harbinger? What?
Yeah, yeah. I'm super happy about this. You see, like
Just the
it.
microtransactions alone, bro. Like what?
Well, I don't know if they think about that, dude. That's all development time that they may not have.
It's just, all you have to do is like keep the framework of settlers and just give us all this shit.
Yeah, that's probably what they're gonna do. I don't see any
Give that for
reason
three
why the
months.
fuck not.
Okay, my biggest beef so far. It's only for a month. That's not enough time. 19 new classes.
It might be stuff that they've already worked on.
That's true. I mean, half of them might be broken or like super giga broken in a good way. Um, that's a lot of new classes though. 19 different ascendancies.
Like I'm beyond down.
Holy
They like that's
shit.
all they had to say. That's all they had to say was that they're giving us new content. That's all. When it comes to Path, that's all I want. I hate playing the same. Like I would have done it. I eventually
It
one of
doesn't
the
have, yeah,
one
it
of the
doesn't
two.
have yeah, it doesn't have to be good content. Like we don't expect you to drop banger after banger, but we want you to experiment. That's all. We are your vessel.
Slop.
Please.
Give us slop. Give us slop. Give us
Like
slop.
we will be here no matter what. We just give us something every 3 months for us to just
Second, second thing I noticed though, because this
what?
is this is a little bit Path of Exile 2 news. More nerfs.
Yes, I read over the patch notes. I'm like nerf, nerf, nerf. I'm like what? Like who? I mean, at this point, who's playing Path 2? Who's playing Path 2?
Dude, I don't, people who are playing Giga Broken builds, I'm sure.
I mean, like at this point, they're nerfing everything, everything. They're nerfing
Everything under the
everything.
sun.
So like, as it stands right now, Path 2 is not. It's not that it's not playable. I don't see how it's fun. to play it.
Well, the thing is again, I think right now Path of Exile 2 is in the same category as like Ruthless. Like, cool idea, I guess. I don't kind of want to play a game where I'm constantly fucking poor.
Hmm.
I don't like
I mean,
how
in your
often
defense,
like
you weren't really poor, but there's some players out there
dude,
that haven't touched a
when it
div.
comes when it comes to it, bro, like even having the 7 div that I had, there was a hard line where I couldn't pass. Where shit like dude, shit in already was fucking 50, 60 divs. Like what the
Yeah,
fuck?
yeah.
Like one of
No, it
those things
was
where it's just like I
definitely
don't know how to
difficult.
combat this. I don't know how to really generate 50 or 60 divs in the game where like I don't know. It
There's
wasn't
been
enough.
stages in which there are progression in Path One that definitely is hard, right? There's
Yeah.
progression in Path One that definitely can be considered path from a player standpoint, but there that progression isn't as steep, and unfortunately, Path Two hasn't really. It's still working. It's still working on there. This last patch, I didn't see anything in that last. I read the entire thing. I didn't see anything that's like, oh, I'm excited about this. This is a big change. It's just nerf, and everything else like, bug fixes, fixes, crash here, crash there. Um, but if you did see something that you guys are excited about, drop it in the comment section, and
Yeah,
we might
tell
be
us
wrong.
like if
We might be wrong,
yeah,
but
if I
I
missed
will.
something, let me know.
Nothing about that patch tells me, oh, I need to go back play Path 2. Nothing about it. Yeah, that's about it. Super excited. I mean, we don't have a due date on this Path 1 update. We don't know when it's going to start, but we can
I just hope
assume
it's not gonna take a year. That's all.
nah, because based on what Jonathan said, we're probably looking at a February date,
I'm hoping. Like don't
like
get me wrong. I
mid to
I, I
late
really
February,
hope.
because that was the original plan, and that's probably what they want to stick to.
It
Uh,
would be nice if they did. It
I
would
don't.
be really, 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 really nice if they
I
maintained
think
consistency.
I think when Jonathan dropped that video, the amount
Too
of
much backlash.
backlash that they got was even they were not prepared for that shit. They was just like, what the fuck is happening? Because
It's one of those things where it didn't when we do these launches, when we go through the launches of Path 1 and go through the content, it doesn't feel like all that many people are playing. Like we know generally speaking it's like it's a lot, but the kind of backlash they got was like of a for a game of way higher magnitude.
well, they is the thing, they read comments,
That is also true.
right? They read comments. So when they're so used to getting, gargle comments from us of like, oh my god, give us more, go 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 go. And then all of a sudden you just get this like night and day reaction to like Reddit, YouTubers. Like a lot of YouTubers were like, "Fuck this."
Cuz yeah,
I
cuz
mean,
yeah, I understand why.
and even
I know that feeling by heart.
we didn't have such a hard stance on it, but we kind of was like fuck, like it's just
I was
like
hurt, bro. I'm not
yeah,
gonna lie.
like
I was hurt as fuck.
so it's different from us in our viewership, but when you have Scissorin, you have Steel Mage. You have some of these other guys that have millions of subscribers. I don't know. Do they have millions? I'm pretty sure they do. I mean, like, and then they're voicing his opinion. You got to understand the influence that they're having. That they're
You could
just a
just
conduit.
say large view accounts,
It's a resonance of what's happening, and they can see their bottom line just shitting everything they've achieved so far. So I'm pretty sure they're not gonna wait. They're not gonna want us to wait much longer. Which it's not that I don't want us. I don't want them to feed a slob, but like you said off air, they're listening.
yeah.
They're
It's like
reading comments.
I'm happy that this is not just something that they're just like, no, we know better than you. Like we know the fact that we want content from you guys. It's just the simple way of of
It's
why we keep coming back to the game
I
every time. We want more of your content. Even if it's bad, what do? We play the fuck out of it until we try to
it's
find something
that
good, and then at the end, it's like, fuck, man, that was terrible.
it's that
Like fucking Crucible. I hated Crucible, bro.
but we
That shit was
played the shit out of it.
awful.
Yeah, we played the
But
shit
we
out of it.
played the shit out of Crucible. Like,
And it's
I
just
don't
like
care if it's
there's an
bad.
adventure.
Just
Yeah, it gets for a content creator, it allows us to even complain about the content,
yeah.
right? If it's good, then we get to praise the content and dice it up and explore it. If it's bad, we do the same thing, but it just it turns into a complaint, and a growth kind of thing. But it's not something to be taken personal. It's more like, yo, like, this kind of hit the ball with this. So, this reminds me of I'm a big Dr. Dre fan, and a lot of comments he's had in the past, 10 years, whatever, when it comes to making music, is that he's his biggest own critic, right? So he would make something, he would make a song, and I hear it, and it's like, oh, this is garbage. But everyone around him is like, yo, that's the dopest shit ever,
It's like that's just fire, bro. What are
right?
you talking
And he's
about?
like, no, I can't, no, that's gonna be garbage. I can't put that out there. People gonna laugh at me, right? So I think, if I'm a betting man, which I'm not, GGG might be suffering a little bit from that, where they're in their bubble, and they're like, this idea, this idea, this idea, and they're kind of like, this is ass, and no one's gonna want to do this shit. This is ass. We need something bigger. We need something like, we need to go hard. And because I'm pretty sure they're getting pressures from Tencent, they're getting pressure from their investors to really be D4. So they're looking for like banger after banger, and we're just like, bro, just give us fucking Harbinger Witch. Like we don't give a fuck.
It's
And I
like
think
allow me to summon even more shit, make more explosions, cooler effects. That's all I want.
give me a reason to use my MTX.
Yes.
Like give me a reason. Just Harbinger, say less. We got like 8 skins, just Harbinger alone. We got the fucking projectile ones. We got the zombie ones. We got even. Hasn't there been Harbinger armor?
I think so, for sure.
Yeah, like, come on, like, stop playing. Like, just give us a reason. Like, it doesn't even matter. And in fact, if there is no Harbinger armor, support pack right there. Boom. That's it.
It's fucking wonderful. Can make this shit so easy, so
Like,
lovely.
and look, I don't think anyone who's played Path for the last 10 years, 13 years, or whatever, is suddenly going to stop playing Path. It don't matter what kind of slop you put in front of us.
True. Or at least that's how I feel about it.
You're not going to
We may
stop.
end up playing more of other shit.
Yeah, we might pay first week, maybe one less week, maybe one less month here and there, but we're not going to not play it.
Yeah,
Like, we're married
fast
to this
players
shit
at the end
now.
of
At
the
this
day.
point, we're married. Like, it's not, I mean, this is something we've damn near have looked forward to for the last 10 years to do. People move mountains in their personal life to be able to do this. I do.
Yeah,
So
it's like path time, leave me alone time.
now,
Granted, that doesn't always shake out the right way or
what
the way I
I
want it.
what I hope from from GGG though is that they don't do the traditional update about the update about the update.
They shouldn't.
I
I don't see a reason why.
stop playing
That would
coy.
take a
This time is not
yeah.
to in the year of our Lord 2025 is not the time to be playing this shit right now. Because a lot of us is antsy. You heard about the server POC
Yeah,
uh
Fox,
at
yeah.
full,
Well, yeah. I couldn't get in.
like completely full. I don't know what he's running, but it seems like it's just a restart of Settlers.
I didn't even really read into it. I just tried to get into it to do the little registration shit, and by the time I did, it was already, yeah, it was
Yeah,
full.
it's full. Now I feel kind of down because I don't know what's going to be the consequences of that. Because if you're playing over there, like I don't want Pac's effort to go to waste. Obviously, he did that as a way to support the game and to support his fans and everything like that. But it,
Well, to me, it's more of like it's the thought that counts, and to be honest. Like he was willing to do it. I don't see why he wouldn't run the new content. I don't see why anybody who would be doing that because it's like a half measure. And it's one of those things where I'm not saying that like think about it, bro. Like it's not like the making a league is him developing the game for
Right.
2 months,
But it's a pretty penny though. It's a
And
pretty penny to run that to have that many slots and have that big of a size of a league. I don't know what the exact price is, but I know private leagues are, pretty penny.
I've actually like never looked into the whole private league thing, so
Yeah, it's I don't know the cost of it, but I know that you can't just do it. Um, excuse me. You can't just do it. Like you can't sign up for it and just have it. Yeah, there's a certain cost associated with it. I can't log in right now, but but I remember looking it up before because I was curious on what it would take to run a private league on content that existed in the past and do like a blast from the past kind of playthrough.
that would be
Uh,
fun.
and it was just like it the cost associated with it is just unreasonable to even like to
Unless
even
you're like a bigger content creator.
and even then it's still not worth it, honestly, unless you're really gonna run like crazy competition where we're gonna be like we're gonna run path 10 years ago and see who can make it to first to, you know what I mean, like it and the cost, some they haven't really settled on private league costs, and I think they need to. I think if they really paid attention a little bit to that system and then maybe try to figure out how to decrease the cost associated with that, I think it would give a lot more wiggle room for content creators to kind of create their own private leagues, not to shun away community, but just to create subset communities to kind of explore the game a little deeper than whatever they allow us to do. Like I
Well,
said, like
to
playing
be
Anarchy all over again.
to be honest, I would love to play the first league I ever played, which was what was it, Metamorph? I think my first league
Mm,
was Metamorph. Yeah. It was either Metamorph or Expedition. I think Expedition was the first league I actually was able to do like some end game content.
okay,
Metamorph was my first league.
okay.
Like I would love to play Metamorph again and see just how I compare to myself from back then. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's a different game though too. Like there's a lot
Of
of different,
course, yeah.
like a lot of the damage modifiers that we're so used to now, it's that didn't exist back then,
Right.
right?
But
The
the thing
scaling.
is like I feel like my understanding of the base game is enough to carry me there because the game isn't more complex back then, it's less.
True. It's fair. It's a
So
fair assessment. Fair assessment.
I feel like I could easily slot into Metamorph now and be like, pretty good. But
That's an interesting
like
theory, right? If that really can hold up, right? Could you be better than what you would be 10 years ago
yeah,
with the
just
knowledge that you
like
have?
open up,
That's
yep.
that's an average like experimental thought, right? Most people are like, yo, if I had the knowledge I go now, I would go back in the past and I would be so much better. Nah, bro, you'd be the same thing, bro.
Nah, I know for a fact I wouldn't because I didn't make it to endgame. Like I know for a fact my bar is so low, bro. Think about this, dog. I didn't complete the campaign. Like that'd be easy to stomp on.
That's interesting. Anything else? Cover the past,
No,
recover
press a
this.
button. Thank you guys who have pressed buttons for pressing buttons. It's just, being awesome, giving us a reason to continue making content. We're glad that you guys listen. Fucking just thanks.
I just want to give everyone here, not just a thank you, but like an actual tangible thank you because I show my wife the numbers. I'm like, look, babe, look, look, we got this dude right here, like commenting, like, God, babe, I gotta go out there, I gotta record. She's like, "Ah, whatever, just go, like, because it's a strange thing when you're asking someone, oh, I need to go lock myself in a basement for 3 hours to play a video game, right? Because it even in this stage, and we know the money around video games and content creation and all that stuff. Sometimes most people who are traditional listeners and traditional, citizens they still look at video games like such a like a waste of time. Like, what are you doing? Like, just fucking just screwing off. And she has that theory about me. Like, you're just down there screwing off. You're not doing anything. Every time we go down there, you're just talking to coffee. You're just fucking running your mouth. Like, yeah, that's it. But we're
It's like,
recording.
well, that's kind of half of it.
So yeah, I
Like, I'm not saying it's a good thing, but it is kind of the thing. You know, you're trying to take something that you do for
I
entertainment and for fun and turn that into
yeah.
something that might, further your funness of it, because who wouldn't want to get paid for something they like to do?
No, yeah, man. If I could quit my, we've said it a bunch of times on this. If I could quit my main job and just do this. Awesome. Will that actually happen? I don't care. But at the end of the day, like no.
I just want to get to the point where GGG sends me a box.
Bro, I didn't tell
That's
you
what I
this.
want.
I didn't tell you this. I didn't tell you this. I just see. I didn't want to say it out loud because I wanted to forget and I time travel in the future. I bought a plushie, a Kitava plushie. It was gonna be my first figurine that I was gonna put in my new office, in my new
Hmm.
studio, and I ordered it like 4.5 months ago, and it's still not here because it was a pre-order. I don't even know where it's at. I gotta look up the account. I gotta look up the order. What the fuck is going on with it? But I don't think that it releases until March. Um, but yes, a box of anything. It could be a pen. It could be Jonathan's
I
pen.
wanted that. I'm not gonna lie, dude. I wanted that fucking, what was it? The puzzle box. When they were
Uh,
sending that out to people, bro, I'm not gonna lie, hella jealous, hella jealous,
yeah,
because how many of those instantly went to me?
yeah.
Because I'm a fucking degenerate gambler in that goddamn game. Instantly, I'm like, no, give that shit to me. I'm opening it. I need to open it. I need to find out what's in it. And
Mm. The Valda boxes too.
yes, the
Yeah.
Valdos puzzle boxes. I wanted one of those. I wanted one of those so fucking bad, bro. Like,
And they don't.
seeing people get them was so hurtful.
What's funny about that is that like for me, I know the only way I can ever get one of those is to be a big enough content creator. Cause I'm not great at the game. There's no way I'm gonna be able to like beat some of these other guys out there. Like just fucking just. I don't even want to say no lifing it because I don't think that's even a fair assessment of what they do. They live, breathe, and fucking inhale and bleed
Path.
path. Like they've transcended, ascended, I should say,
Normal. Yeah,
normal
they've
degeneracy. It's just ridiculous levels of like commitment that they have to this game. It's like I'm not beating them. I can't in no fucking way. So I gotta find
I'm not
another
even
avenue.
I'm not even thinking about it as like beating them. What I kind of want to do,
Well,
bro, is I
compete.
kind of want to join them. But my whole thing is like, I
We're
will
getting
be
old.
honest.
We're getting old.
There's a point of the grind that just physically hurts me. Like,
Yeah, it's getting
when I'm at the point where my build is pretty much done and all I need are like a
a
mirror.
few hundred mirrors.
It's just like, do I really want to run like Uber at Siri another 400 times? Like,
Yeah, you see them on Reddit all the time. I ran Maven 800 times, so you don't even have to. Why would you even do
yeah.
that, bro? Like, what's wrong with you?
It's like, thank
Gosh.
you, but why? You hurt yourself for me.
There's a new content creator. I don't know why I'm falling in love with him, but he's the Asian guy who has like every game system ever. I don't know
That's
his.
like a lot
I
of
forgot his
people, I'm
name.
sure.
He has long hair. He's always like on doing shorts about people calling him out on the fact that he has no girlfriend or you know what I mean. He's a great content creator. And what I love about him is that he not only is he a super nerd, but he's actually a really good player at a lot of the games he plays. But he plays almost everything, like and on different consoles, and I'm like, bro, he has a child, a wife. I'm like, where do you find the time? But he probably
Well,
does this for a living, so it's a little different. He
yeah,
doesn't. He
that's what
has
I'm
a.
saying. You get your wife to agree to just let you do this for a while, and then you're like, all right, we're going hard. And then you hope.
Yeah,
Because that's all it is, right?
yeah. Damn it. So what are we looking at? We're looking at Path One,
I am
Forever.
literally on Once Human right now, so I again, I'm loving Once Human. It's great. I also have been,
Uh,
going back into Delta Force every now and again, you know, well,
so I'm thinking.
kind of a lot.
So we got two recordings so far for Once Human. We're gonna probably do another. I'm thinking one last one for Endgame. I don't even know if there is an Endgame.
There is.
So we're just kind of reacting to the Endgame, and then we could wrap up our
You're
thoughts.
we're at a we're a little further than that than you might think, because it's a little bit of grinding. Endgame begins at level 50.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying it's gonna be we're gonna be there tomorrow.
Oh no, no, that's what I'm saying. I'm just letting people know that that it,
Yeah,
it, it might take a little time.
I was originally gonna release those episodes for this week, but fuck it. Yeah, I'll probably will. I'll probably so as of this recording is February 3rd. So I'll probably wrap up here, release this now, prep the other ones, release it for Wednesday and Friday. That way they can have that to take a look at, and then we'll continue working for the rest of the week on Once Human, and then hopefully get to Endgame and see what that looks like. At least that's the loose plan.
It's a
Um,
loose plan.
if we get a bigger update of Path 1 and when they can actually release, then we'll have an actual timetable, how much time we have available to us. If it does take us too long to get to Endgame on Once Human, and like we're like pressed against time, we'll probably pick it up afterwards, or we'll figure something out.
Yeah,
But
because is one. I'm kind of trying to push. What level am I now? 28. So I'm over halfway there. I have been pushing kind of hard.
mhm.
I want to try to get to it pretty soon because I know that I won't be able to drop Delta,
I figured
because
what I'll probably
if
do
my
is,
skills atrophy, then I'm gonna just die, and I hate that.
yeah, it's fine. It's I figured that not do as much full clears and just kind of like skip a lot of the sections and power level a little bit because it seems like power level does work a little bit. Not,
Yeah,
but that there's a I think there's like path. It has like a level range where you don't get as much experience.
I think
Um,
so, but I will say that I did get the second boss that we did. I got that down to like 30 something seconds per run.
okay. All right, we'll probably jump on that after this recording, after I post this video. Any last thoughts? We're pushing 30
No,
minutes,
press
so.
buttons. Thank you for pressing buttons. Y'all have a good night. Enjoy your coffee.
Oh, that's not bad. I like that. Enjoy your coffee. All right. Look at you. Look at you. All right. And on that note, have a good night, guys. Stop. Damn it. Stop playing. I hate when it embarrasses me. God damn it. Just. Mm.